Federal stimulus money coming to the Virginia Department of Forestry means 10 jobs will come to the Shenandoah Valley. The Virginia Department of Forestry has been awarded $897,000 in federal stimulus funding for projects in 15 localities in the Shenandoah Valley. A total of 10 jobs are expected to be created and 30 jobs retained during the duration of the projects. And joining us now to discuss the projects is Barbara White with the Virginia Department of Forestry. Barbara, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, almost $900,000 in stimulus money coming to the Valley. What are the localities that are involved or may be involved?
The counties that have been targeted are Frederick, Clark, Warren, Page, Shenandoah, Rockingham, Augusta, Rockbridge, and then the cities and towns therein, such as Winchester, Front Royal, Woodstock, Newmarket, Luray, Harrisonburg, Stanton, Grottoes, and Waynesboro. I didn't know there were so many there.
Well, you have a lot of cities and towns in the Valley. Now, I guess it still is to be determined which projects that were proposed will end up with funding, I guess, at this point?
Yes, right now what we've had is a list of potential projects from the communities, and that's what we got the list from the communities in order to develop the proposals that we sent in to U.S. Forest Service. And now we have the funding, so now it's the next step of getting the more details as far as what exact projects they are interested in and the details about those projects to determine which ones will be funded.
Now, what type of work will be done?
This is all urban forestry kind of stuff, so it is related to riparian buffers, which is streamside buffers, to improve air quality and water quality for clean air, clean water, stream bank stabilization projects, which is when you have a stream bank that's eroding a lot, to help improve the stability of that stream bank so that there isn't so much erosion. We have tree planting, removal of hazard trees, which are trees that potentially could a major branch come down or the whole tree come down in a storm or because of decay and problems within the tree. So removal of those and replanting. We have projects such as greenways. I know that Front Royal and Luray and Winchester all have greenways either being built or in the process of being built, so it would be funds to help the on-the-ground accomplishments to get those implemented. All
right. Now, we're talking about jobs being created. How will the jobs actually be created?
The community, there's various ways. So the people could be direct hired by the communities if that's what they need, or it could be that they contract for that work to get done. So one way or another, it could be either way. So
it might even be like a landscaping company might end up having to hire more people because they are contracted to do this job for a locality.
Correct. A landscaping company, an arborist, a professional arborist, all kinds of people.
Okay. When, I know it's hard to pin you down on this, any idea when these projects might start, that we might actually be seeing the awards being given to the localities and then seeing action happen in the field?
We would like to get the awards out as soon as possible, but we just got the notice from U.S. Forest Service on Friday that the funds were coming to Virginia, and so we have to get organized and get the detailed projects from the communities, and then I would say probably before Thanksgiving we would be able to award those grants. Hopefully before, but I can't say for sure.
Okay. Very good. Well, Barbara White with the Virginia Department of Forestry, I want to thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And now let's send it to Mel.